Welcome back to Bullet Catcher Gaming. This is of course Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Thank you very much for joining us. This video is an early capture we took part in recently for TU 3.0.3. Can be a little bit up and down at the time. It was a kind of an early build that we did. So there are a few little moments where it was a few jumps and things that didn't quite work 100%, but bit slow down in the gameplay, but other than that it's all good. We're basically just showing off the key features. There's loads of features, but we're just showing off the kind of key ones that we think people would be interested in. All the photographs, including the thumbnail, were provided by Knuckles from our Discord. He's doing some great work, and so are loads of others over there. If you want to join, the link is on the front of the YouTube channel if you want to click and join in the fun and look at people's photos and stuff. So let's get on with the video. So the first part is going to be all about world parameters. As you can see here, the world parameters menu, you've got all sorts of things. You can put the resistance in, the Terminator, you can have it as classic, you can have helicopter patrols and different drone patrols. You can have them on classic mode, reduced, things like that. You can just switch them however you like. So we're going to try out the Terminator one right now. So basically when you press that, they appear in the world just all over the place, and as you're about to see, they really do kind of just pop out of nowhere. Look, as you can see, turn around and he appears. It's just random. This is on Gollum Island, and they're all over the place. And as you can see, and like they were in the actual live event, they are everywhere. They just don't give up. They just chase you down, chase you down. Here's another moment where I'm running along. We had the AI teammates on at this point, and suddenly I was like, well, what's going on? What are they shooting at? And still wasn't sure, and then came through this bush, and then there he was, another Terminator. But yeah, they don't give up, they keep coming for you, but it's so much fun. Same as the Rebels, they're everywhere, all across the map. So let's have a look now at cooking some grenades, shall we? Let's see how that works. So basically, whereas you would throw a normal grenade, this time you hold it down, you hold another button at the same time, and you cook it down after a few seconds, and then you decide when to throw it, and then it explodes right at that moment. You can let it cook all the way up to 5 seconds, so it'll explode almost immediately. As you can see, look, cooking it now, and then throw it and it goes off pretty much straight away. So cleaning weapons, people have been asking us about this. So basically, if your weapon's dirty or scratched or anything like that, you just click on this button and there you go. Hey presto, it's all done. So yeah, so if you've had the situation where you've been in the mud and things like that and it's dirty, you can clean it. It will give it a good clean, get all the mud off of it, so when you go back in, your character will have a nice clean gun. But obviously you press the button, look at that, all the scratches are gone. It looks as good as new. It looks quite nice actually, a bit like in Wildlands. So yeah, okay, so here is the enemy AI reloading. So we were purposely trying to do this, so we put it on easy, so we could get shot at a bit, just so we can actually capture it and show it to you. So again, shot at, not taking a lot of damage. As you can see, he's shooting at us and we're waiting and waiting, and here he goes. He's now reloading, as you can see. Fantastic. We've been waiting for that for a long time, and it's there, reloading. Good fun, great to counter attack. So okay, on to the next one, which is the new wheel. So it's been updated, as you can see right here. You can change any of the 6 things at the top, sorry, 7 things, and you can have the 2 at the bottom, the bandages and the new bullet law. You can't remove them. They're there all the time. You can't get rid of them. Everything else, you can put whatever you want in there. It really doesn't matter. Literally anything you like, you can put in there. It can be all offensive things, so grenades, C4, whatever, or you can have some defensive things. It really doesn't matter. But we're going to test out the bullet law now and see how we get on. So this is how it works. So it's already selected, and we find a random guy. So here's our random guy, and we're going to throw one bullet, makes a little ping, probably can't hear that, and now he's like, what? What's going on? And he'll actually say something like, ooh, what's happening? You probably can't hear any of this, but he will wonder what on earth is what's just happened. So we've shot him, and we thought, right, okay, let's go and find another one. So here's our second Sentinel moron, and looking around, stunned. There you go, bullet law. Doesn't know what he's doing, questioning what's going on. Now, we tried this over and over again. Obviously, we're not going to show it all, but it does work really, really well, especially on 1 and 2 kind of people. If you throw it in a group, doesn't tend to work as well, but definitely 1s to 2s and dragging a few people away from a group, it works really, really well. And you can actually wind them up. You can keep throwing it left to right and have them going backwards, forwards. It's actually quite funny. But yeah, that's a fantastic addition. So that was Bullet Law. So on to the next one, which is Darkest Night. Right, now this is currently how nighttime looks in the game right now. It's a little bit buggy here. Did kind of want to get, it's quite slow on us here, but that's normal nighttime. So now all you do is you go into the menu, into the settings. You'll find Darkest Night in the settings, currently turned off, and then go and turn it on like so. Now this is with Darkest Night turned on. It's much darker, as you can see, or hopefully you can see. It might be a little bit difficult, but it is a lot darker. You will need your NVGs 100%. And now we're in the helicopter. You can see just how dark the kind of landscape actually is. If you're walking around on the ground with no NVGs, it's much harder to see than it was before. Now we're going to go and have a look at the solo raid. So a lot of people have been asking, well, how does it work? So simple as this: jump in a helicopter like we are right now. Like, again, it's still a little bit buggy here, but you just fly over to the raid island. The red markers that used to be there, as you can see in the map, are no longer there at all. They're completely gone, so you can literally just fly along. There's the actual entrance to the raid right there, as you all probably well know, but you can completely ignore that now. If you want to do the raid, obviously that's still the way that you go in, and if not, you want to go and explore it, you literally just fly straight in. But beware, they have put loads of SAM sites in, so if you're flying around for too long, you probably will get shot down. But if you want to have a look, here's the loot. You just fly around. As you can see on the map marker there is loot. It's lying around on the map. But the one place that we did find, which is right here at the volcano, the only place that the swarm still seems to be active if you fly into the volcano. We flew all over, everywhere else is fine. You fly into here though, and this is what's gonna happen. For some reason they don't want you in the volcano, so instant death. But anyway, that was the raid stuff, and last but not least is the class progression system. So as you can see, we've picked sharpshooter here. You can now go past rank 10 all the way down to 20, picking up different bits of loot and gear on the way, whether it's just normal things like scale credits and, you know, DMR parts or sniper parts or whatever. And then obviously each rank has its own weapon, gear set, and you know, like camo as well for the weapon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You get down, hit level 20, and you are done. That's pretty much it. It's quite handy really that they've done this. It's, you know, added more to the game. There's a lot more now to it. It's going to keep people playing through all the classes. Definitely, they've really listened, I think, on this update. Like I said, I've played through all of it. Slightly, you know, kind of frustrating because I normally play on the PS4, so all of my main accounts are on there. Only use the PC for play tests, so it is quite frustrating at times that I don't have all of my accounts and stuff available. But hopefully that was, you know, just shows you a little bit of a snippet of what to expect. Didn't want to show too much and make a ridiculously long video, But really hope you enjoyed it, and once again big shout out to Knuckles for providing some nice little photos in between the video clips. And thank you guys, because without you guys there's no point us making any of these videos, so we massively appreciate your support. Thank you so much, and we will see you again on the next one. Enjoy the update, you're all gonna love it. Take care, bye bye.